Cheers.
Oh,
to this water.
My water's gone.
Oh, well, damn. Hey, y'all. Hope y'all got your cups.
The deprivation of HVAC in this bitch is real, okay? This moment just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Sorry. I just was listening to Moment for Life on my way here, so it just fit the moment. Sorry. I'll be having my outbursts, but that's why y'all come back to me every week to see what I do, because this is my life. Like, y'all love this shit. So thank you for joining us once again this week. Imaginary Cheers. There we go, girlfriend. Here we go.
Welcome back. We is here for another week, another episode. I am Chrissy, y'all.
And it is I, Anna. And together we are To Each His Own.
Well, friend, how you feeling this week? Because clearly my macaroni and cheese had me excited.
Yeah, that food was good last night. I tore them wingdings up. I'm still mad I ain't get no barbecue chicken, but my weekend was actually good.
I ain't get no wingdings, but I did get some jerk chicken.
And he was like, it's jerk chicken in that pan, right? I was so mad. I didn't get any of that. I should have just made a plate. I don't know what's wrong with me, honestly.
When I got the honorable mention of making the first plate.
You gotta taste everything.
I had the opportunity to observe and be, adhere to everything that was on the menu. He gave me a little walkthrough.
Okay. All right,
okay?
Walkthrough.
I never got a chance to get a walkthrough at a fucking cookout because I would never get there on time.
On time for
to be able to see everything that's there.
For one short period of time, it was definitely like a period of time where it was like I was going to cookouts, and I can say that people, y'all been here before. Tell me, it's the cookouts that you did guarantee gonna get a plate at, and then there's the ones it's just like
you just go for the vibes.
You going for the vibes. You strictly just go for the vibes. Like, please come full because you're not getting the plate. It's going
okay,
or it's just fucking nasty. Just to put that out there too. Certain people, you got this.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't intend to go to those cookouts. I'm not going to the cookouts.
But sometimes those are the ones that do have the vibes. Those just like, I ain't here for the food. I'm here for the vibes.
I mean, but knowing the food nasty, that's wild.
Or it's just questionable because you don't know who was cooking it.
I mean, yeah, they're going to somebody like, okay, I don't know this person. I got like a second or third party invite. Right. Like, all right, yeah, I'll still go, and not eat. But like, just knowing, like, I know this person and I know they can't fucking cook. I don't even think I would feel like welcomed.
Man, I can say that for me sometimes. You know how guys will get together and have a cookout? They don't give a fuck. Like, they won't have no sides. Like, you'll get there and it'll be yes. And please, hot sausage me, please. Please do not serve. Keep your franks. Thank you. I don't need those.
Hot dogs. We got some hot dogs and burgers over there. I'm like, man, I had enough beef and I do not eat no fucking hot dogs. I'm going for the meats.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Hillshire Farms meat, please. Give me the handmade burgers. The hot sausage, I'll do that too. Every once in a while, the hot sausage. You gotta have them out for the people who be bitchy. I don't eat hot stuff.
Give me 2 burnt spicy hot sausages with some
spicy mustard. Yeah, you already know.
A little onion
with a little potato roll.
Yep.
You can't miss with that. So it's cookout season, y'all. We hope y'all enjoying y'all cookouts and y'all keep it safe.
Yes, please.
Yeah, definitely can't do the strange random cookouts.
So what's been going on? What we got going on in the streets this week for our What's Going On segment?
So a Doom Day was tearing up the streets.
Girl.
A Doom Day is a lit time.
I feel like I've never seen as much advertisement and promotion and marketing for a Doom Day than I've seen this year.
True. And you want to know, and I feel like, and it's true as fashion, and I only say that because I feel like when we were younger, you would see probably flyers, but it was a lot. It was pretty much word of mouth because it was always something that was popular to to the demographic that chooses to partake. Like people really be down with a Doom Day, but it's just like the word of mouth sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, you slide, okay, cool, whatever, like that.
Yeah.
But I like that for them though, and another reason, an added reason why, like I told y'all before, our homie was doing a whole lot of the photography and stuff like that. So that's good to see him still being being taking the lead in that position and capturing some great moments. Me too, right? Like I wonder how that turned out for him. Yeah. So I'm excited to see the images that he captured and how his work has been like getting even better. Like he's always been decent at I just gotta put it out, shout out to Darren, I'm only saying, that's what you got. But besides a Doom Day, a good old Father's Day, that's always celebrated. And I'm once again, like I told y'all asses last year, no, there will be no slander.
No, it won't.
Mother's Day was successful this year.
Don't do it.
Do not do it. We are here to celebrate the dads and father figures who are here. Just be adults. That's all. Be mature.
Please. And of course, what?
I'm gonna say, if they don't deserve recognition, don't acknowledge them for the negativity either.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day, you're still giving them attention. It's like
that part.
They're still press either way, whether it's bad press or good press. You still giving the press, and you're drawing attention to it. So
absolutely,
just let it go. Don't be bitter. And of course, Father's Day falls right there with Juneteenth.
Yes, it does.
Okay,
which is also something. Ooh, thank the Lord for it. Come
Black
on.
Pride, shout out to the people.
Yes.
Shout out to the people.
Yes.
Okay.
That good day in Texas. Yes. I can't wait to get to the Juneteenth festivities, okay? It be litty. You already know.
Yes.
Speaking of litty, girl, why did we not mention trap karaoke? Like, what are we doing right now?
We still in what's going on, and that's what's been
that's
going
part
on
of what's going on. Trap karaoke, let me tell y'all something.
So we can go ahead and you know.
If y'all don't go, y'all don't know. It was a vibe. Like, I love it. I'm here for trap karaoke.
I am too.
It's the selection of music, the energy that the host has. People coming up there not knowing the fucking words. Shit was just funny as hell altogether. But shout out, I forgot what her name was, and our girlfriend had me cracking up. She gonna say, "What's her aunt name?" Because she killed that shit hands down. I'm like, shorty did. She did. She killed it. Corporate thugging, CTE. She was killing it.
Corporate thugging. The John that did what was the other Jeezy song? Not the other Jeezy song. Because she had messed up the second Jeezy song.
No, she didn't really know it. But she held it down, though. She got the Liddy Award. Shout out to her. She got the other girl Award. Who sang Nicki Minaj, Itty Bitty Piggy. She killed it, too.
That's what
she killed it, too. She brought the vibes. And I ain't gonna lie. Homeboy and homegirl who practiced, they had me laughing. They was outside of the box with it.
I'm irritated that they did that song.
Yeah, me too.
Who the fuck does Kanye workout plan for a karaoke song?
I guess they just wanted to be funny. Maybe it was a song they just knew really well.
Yeah, and it didn't come over as funny, I feel like, as they thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like, we were laughing at them more so. Not with, but whatever.
You're rude.
Whatever. Shout out, hold on. I had to take a moment of silence.
Oh my God, I already know what you want to say. Go ahead and tell them. Let the people know.
Shout out to the 7th member of Drew Hill. He himself, motherfucking Fixco. Girl, and let me tell you, I was on Mouse Live the next day, and he told the story about how he came to play. He actually was in another city. He came up. He did his act because it's him and a group of his friends. They always like really get into the act and dress up as the performers when they do the karaoke all the time. And he had came as somebody else. I forgot who he said he came as. He said, and that shit completely took me off guard. I was like, wait, hold the fuck up. You ain't telling me you was gonna come up here with all of that shit. He was like, but he did the same thing he normally do. I'm like, well, since you did that still, though, let me hit you with another joint. They was like, and he fucked that joint up, and he just kept on. I'm like, yo, fuck it. Meet us at this city, and he from then on it just kind of
been a thing, part of the show. Yeah, I'm like, because that wasn't part of the show before. Because, our first time was in Canada, and that was a completely different. And first of all, that experience was amazing within itself. This bitch took somebody's turn. Mind you, we had just got to the venue. They were called, and I remember the girl's name too. Poor little Tanisha. You ain't make it to the front in time.
I knew it was a name.
Her name was Tanisha. Shout out to you, because listen, if it wasn't for you signing up, this bitch would have never had no turn. Let me tell you how she walked, she pranced her ass up on the stage quick as hell, and we was in the front like this. Cheering her on.
Shout out to the stage, big crew.
Okay.
We took over the men. Shout out to the men's who section we took over too.
Yes.
Thank y'all. We need the whole VIP section so my stage crew could support me during the time. Thank you and God bless you.
You need to just support. But that, I like the way, I love what he has curated. I'm excited to see how it grows, and I love the vibe that he created. I love the whole rule thing. Yeah. Like, you're not allowed to boo people, and the amen killed me. It was funny. Yes. I said, I like how he runs that show.
He really does. He has very good crowd control. That was another funny thing. Shout out to Mona. Shout out to Don't Call Me Right
Girl, yes.
She hopped on live with her the next thing, and she said, yo, that nigga Mouse is a pastor. She said, I've never seen a nigga crowd control a bunch of drunk motherfuckers like that.
No, for real.
All them drunk motherfuckers really did everything you said. Like, I said, they do it every single time. She said, yo, I feel like I got saved and everything. I said, not you feeling like you got saved. Girl, I was hollering, but that's screaming. How you know it was a really good time for people who I know. I've talked to a few people throughout the week, coming up to trap karaoke, and it was people who had never been before who was going for the first time, and I'm like, what? Y'all have never been to trap karaoke? Like, this is a thing. And I just talked to somebody yesterday who was like, oh, I thought they only did like one city, or I thought it was just like a once a year kind of thing in one place. And I'm like, this is a whole tour. Like, where you been in?
Yeah, right, it is. It's grown since he started it. I don't know when it's actually specifically started, but it's definitely had it definitely grew, because he's from New York, like he said. And when we were in Canada, so by that time he was like, people was like, oh, this is lit. Like, we need you here. Like, this is actually a good idea. So shout out to him though. Like, he goes from city to city for sure.
And it's a good time.
It's a good time.
Get a chance to, this is, not an air promotion, but shout out to Trip Karaoke, and make sure you get a chance to get there if you've never been.
Yeah. In a city where everything's so somber, not saying everything's so somber, but in a city where like so much is going on right now, those events that are drama free, you can actually have a good time. Everyone isn't standing on the wall looking at each other, judging you. Yes. Everyone's really being themselves and just lit the whole time. Yeah, I love shit like that. So send us an invite if you got shit like that coming up, for sure, because we do too. We gonna let y'all know.
Absolutely. So go ahead. You want to give them the boss of the week? For
this week? Yeah. So let's hopping right into it. So the boss of the week is a ice cream parlor by the name of Marlies. I can't pronounce this. Marleiss. Marlies Sweet Tooth. It's located on 433 West Girard Avenue, and they have a whole bunch of different flavors. They popping over here. First of all, yes, look at the kids. They got the kids posted. They have some yummy looking treats. They got like this Oreo lover. It looks like a milkshake with ice cream on top. It's doing the damn thing. That's all I can say. Doing the damn thing in the bowl. I see a little fudge popping off.
They got a pepperoni pizza pretzel for me.
Yes, I see that too. And they got something with fruity pebbles on it. This looks like it might be like, is that French toast?
Yes.
Oh, they have brunch. Oh wow, y'all. First of all, they serve brunch. Let's take a step back. They serve brunch. They got the turkey bacon popping off with like fruity pebble French toast.
Good, y'all.
That looks good. It's getting interesting over here.
It's getting interesting.
It is. So give them, if you have a sweet tooth and you like stuff like that and you like to try different flavors, I definitely say give them a try. They got like gummy bears on a sundae. They look like they got like water ice. Yeah, they got water ice too. Oh, and they got something called a Philly joint. Try the Philly joint out. I'll let y'all know how it was, because I like to try stuff like this. So I'll come back with a review for sure. Leave me to do it. I will. But again, there's Marlies. I don't know. Marlies. I'm trying to pronounce it right. Sweet Tooth. And they're located on 433 Girard Avenue. They're closed on Mondays, but every other day of the week they are open. So give them a shout.
Woo, woo.
Period. So that's the boss of the week. And so, since we're giving you this week's scoop, let's slide right on into the first topic. Yeah, the sensitivity media spectrum, selective outrage. Yeah, things that people choose to be mad at. Now, when I thought about this topic, I said the perfect thing for me in my eyes to relate to this would be the situation that people are trying to make bigger than what it is. In regards to the recent death of DC Young Fly's spouse, his longtime girlfriend, Jackie.
Really?
So they're trying to say, because as you know, B. Simone and her were really good friends. She was recently on their platform. So people are trying to say that she's using this moment to promote her close friends. Which I don't think is accurate, because 1000% she was doing the close friends ordeal way before she even passed away. That was something that people have been paying $10 to be in her close friends. I feel like people misconstrue what she posted and her words and her message and what she was trying to say. I feel like what she was trying to say was, I'm not going to be posting as much on my Instagram because at this time I'm grieving my friend. I will, however, be still be posting to my close friends, because at the end of the day, business doesn't stop. People are paying for this. So I'll still be posting content for that, but y'all won't see much of me on my regular, like that. I don't think she was using it as a pitch point for people to pay for that subscription. I don't think that was accurate for people to say. I think that she just was solely saying, like, I'm not really feeling posting regularly, but I'll do it for my close friends because I know that, this is something that I need to do. And it also kind of like goes hand in hand, like they were doing the journey and stuff like that with their following. So it makes sense. This is a real life experience for her. This was her real friend. So, I'm not saying I'm going to use it to be like, oh, I'm going to be on here.
I totally get that.
Yeah. So I'm like, people just are so insensitive. And what if you don't know to the depths of this relationship she has with this woman. Like, she's putting this on the forefront, but you never really know someone's connection. So, and you don't know, and people just say mean shit. That's why we say fuck them half the time, because it's like, who are y'all to say that?
Time to be exact.
Yeah, like, you really think that she's capitalizing off this woman's death, someone she calls her friend? I didn't see it as that way. But I
no, and it's interesting that you said that, because I didn't really put much thought into it. Like I said, I did see that, and I didn't really put any thought into it. But hearing you break it down like that, I'm like, I can, as a businesswoman, I can totally see that absolutely being her point and me viewing it that way.
Yeah.
If I would have actually put the thought into it, I can't. I wouldn't see me taking it the way that the media, outraged and tried to spin it on her.
Not like even the media, people, like the comments, the people made it into that. You know what I mean?
I mean, but when the blogs post things a certain way, depending on how the caption reads, they do, shit like that is done on purpose to gravitate you towards, so you can get in and kind of give you 2 cents. You know what I mean?
True.
They wanted to read a certain way until certain details develop, so that they're able to draw attraction to
their page and get more people to follow them.
Yeah.
I mean, because like you said, good press and bad press is press anyway. Like, you want to gain those followers, people who may not have even thought about being on your plate. Now they want, like, oh, what is it? What's going on? What is this? Like, what is this story? What is this big story?
Is still an energy.
Absolutely, it is. It is. And that's just so sad, though.
Yeah.
I hope we get out of that and that stops being a trend, because, like, y'all just be...
I feel you. Although I'm
like, how did y'all get that out of it? When I saw it, I was just like... Because when I saw it, I never had that thought. So then when I'm seeing out of the blue, like, this influx of people saying that, I'm just like, where the fuck did y'all get that from? That's what y'all took away from that? I'm like, yo, I see how people just be like... When certain stars say certain shit, and it's like, it comes off as rude and ignorant... To the people who actually like, real for real, like, who the fuck do y'all think y'all are sometimes? So y'all wouldn't say this shit to me if y'all saw me in person. If you thought you was gonna get fucked up, like. Then that's just it, and know that we some real ass bitches and we will fuck you up.
We do have security. Just
like, come on, like, we human at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody feel like everybody got a limit. So, like, keep y'all negativity to yourselves.
Absolutely.
That wasn't
and
the
I
fuck
will
cute.
say, I didn't think that that's where you were going.
Okay.
With this particular topic, I was thinking about, more along the lines of the other things that have been in the media, over the past few years. The whole Will Smith and Chris Rock thing,
but
Kelly.
It's all completely different situations, and I'm not trying to conflate those things.
Different situations,
right?
But selective outrage happens in all of those things.
Yep.
It'll be people who stand up and defend one person who does one thing and absolutely trash and downplay another person for doing the same thing.
You cancel.
But just because you don't know them, or you may not like them, or whatever the case, or they may not have as much money. Because again, I can understand how celebrities can possibly, it's not necessarily selective outrage, but I can see how they can become outraged when, as celebrities and always having a spotlight shined on their lives, the most regular shit that they do can be taken out of proportion.
Yep. Any given day. And they're so corny. So corny. Something as simple as paparazzi following them, and then, like, they have a moment where it's like, I'm gonna smack this fucking phone out your hand because why are you recording me? Like, get out of my face. And, like, they will really taunt you. And that reminds me of, like, the whole Princess Diana thing. And just like, people, I don't know, people just crazy. Selective outrage is definitely, it gives me the same energy that cancel. It's all together. The cancel culture, all that.
And the entitlement that the public has, that the people has, thinking that you are entitled to somebody every single moment
of someone's life.
Mind your fucking business. If I smack this phone out to him because I told you this wasn't the moment, and I already gave you that warning, and you didn't bag the fuck back.
Yes, and back the hell up.
Then when I smack the shit out this phone and then take it and smack it upside your fucking head, then I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't push myself up onto people. I don't care how much you like somebody, admire somebody, how much of a celebrity that they are fucking people.
Absolutely.
Like, calm the fuck down. Because you don't want nobody doing that shit to you.
Right. Like, fan out, but, like, don't be extra. If that makes any sense.
So don't even fan out. Calm the fuck fan.
No, because you can fan out, but like you know, some people like they could be told like you know, like even you could be happy and somebody will, or because you have RBF, like they'll assume like, oh, she's in the bad mood. No, the fuck I'm not. This is just my face. Like you could be happy and shit. Like bitch, I'm about to go get me some crab legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about crab legs with that. But anyway, but yeah, it could be like, and she was like, I'm chilling. Like I'm all right. Like, you know, it's a way to be calm and still be like, oh my God, I can't believe I just saw this person. Because I be thinking in my head, I don't want them to look at me like this girl is like making me feel like
uncomfortable.
She's giving me anxiety. She's too hyped right now. Like, no. And sometimes they just want to have a regular day. They don't want you to draw no attention to them. And it's so funny because that's how my mom met Danny Glover one day downtown, literally walking to go play the lottery at lunch. She's like, I'm looking, she's like, that's Danny Glover. She said, Danny? And she said, he said, shh, and grabbed her arm. He said, walk with me across the street. And she walked with him across the street. She said, we talked for like a good 5-10 minutes. And I said, all right, have a good day. It was just as regular as can be.
He wanted no attention and be drawn towards him.
And some lady tried to blow up his spot, and he told her, don't do that. Don't do that. And you have to respect that. Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to you. You real as shit. Go ahead, Danny Glover.
Shout out to Danny. Speaking of Danny, did you see that they was redoing The Color Purple?
Is that necessary?
I really don't think it's necessary, but I will say that I do think the cast selection was pretty good. I don't think that
I'm gonna look into that.
I think they said it's more so the musical rendition, the theater version of the play, so it'll be more like a musical. So it's probably something that you absolutely won't watch because I fucking hates musicals. Oh, you didn't want the people to know that?
Leave me alone. I watched Carmen like y'all. And I was quickly over it.
That hood fucking bop.
Cards never lie. But go ahead.
This bitch went.
I absolutely go ahead. Just go ahead.
Bitch, I forgot what I was going to say. Then you threw my whole fucking train of thought off. Bitch, I done fucking forgot. Okay. No, we was talking about what you call them. So I do think the casting was pretty good.
So who was in it so far that you can remember?
One of them, I think it was the sister that just did Little Mermaid.
Okay, so Hallie.
Fantasia, bitch.
Ooh, Fanny! She gonna sing her face off.
Baby.
She is going to sing her face off.
I'm hoping that the bitch plays Celie and sang her fucking face throughout the
Yo, that
movie.
would be crazy, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I could, yeah.
I forgot who, it's somebody good that they chose that they got for Shig Avery too. I can't remember who it is. But when I saw it, some people I was familiar with, some people I wasn't as familiar with. But I was like, okay, let's see like a pretty good lineup. I would actually watch this just based on how it was casted.
Got you. Yeah, casting does make it,
It makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
It really does.
When you get people that can fit the part and play it well, that definitely makes a difference on screen.